The Secret is a book about the law of attraction, which basically says that when we believe in something and act in accordance with that belief, it will come true. If you asked me a year ago which books I'd like to review, this would probably be one of the last books on my list. And that's because as a student in self-development, I have a strong belief that we have to work in order to get results. An idea like just believe and it will happen was complete bullshit in my books. Over the years though, I start to realize the value of beliefs in the law of attraction and that it has more to do with success than we previously thought. Let me take you through my journey and show you what opened my eyes. I'll also explain how the secret works, which isn't covered in the book. When I first heard about the law of attraction, I was extremely skeptical. What, are you saying that by concentrating on our wants, somehow things just magically turn into our favor? And then I started reading all these articles about our brain. Apparently, neuroscientists have found that the average human is only capable of using 10% of their brain. Yet, every once in a while, there have been individuals with exceptional mental capabilities. They could do things the average person cannot. Some could remember everything they've ever experienced to the smallest detail, such as the license plate of a particular car on a specific day 20 years ago, while others could do complex calculations in their mind that not even calculators could keep up with. Einstein was so advanced in his years that we are only just discovering some of the things he already knew 100 years ago. With that in mind, there should be a million more things our brains are capable of. Maybe, just maybe, the law of attraction is one of these abilities that we're just beginning to understand. Earlier this year, 2016, scientists created the first living creature with a heart and legs and everything. Stories like Frankenstein was always just a fictional story, but now it's actually beginning to happen. In 5 or 10 years, I think we'll probably be able to revive people that are already dead. Scientists have just been cleared to do that type of research, so the law of attraction doesn't seem so strange after all. For now though, let's treat it as something probable and move on to a more rational interpretation of the secret. A few years ago, there was a very disturbing video that went viral. It was a video of 2 girls and a cup. It's basically a video of 2 girls eating a cup of crap. Anyway, I shared it with 2 of my friends, and one of my friends went, "Oh, that's disgusting." While my other friend, who was a piano teacher, had the same level of disgust, but he also noticed that the music was very well composed. I didn't really think much of it until years later. I was watching a documentary on oysters, and all of a sudden I thought, oh, this background music would be perfect for my new video. That made me recall how my friend noticed how well composed the music was to 2 Girls, 1 Cup. And the point I'm trying to get at is that we notice things based on what we think about. My friend noticed the nature of the music in the 2 Girls, 1 Cup video because he's always thinking about piano. When I watched the random documentary, I focused on how well the video was made, how well the background music went with the video, and other video elements. And that's because I'm always thinking about making videos. In terms of the law of attraction, by having what we want constantly in our minds, everything we come in contact with will resonate off of that thought. In other words, we'll be able to see opportunities that we wouldn't otherwise had we not had the belief in our minds. If I hadn't had video editing in the back of my mind, I would have probably only learned about oysters and not how to improve my videos. Lastly, there are 2 types of thinking: if thinking and how thinking. If thinking consists of doubt, I wonder if I'm able to do this. Whereas how thinking takes success as a given and completely focuses on finding a solution. How am I going to achieve my goal? The secret, or law of attraction, requires us to have complete faith in getting what we want and to act as if we already have what we want. What that does is it eliminates any doubts, any ifs, and shifts our focus completely onto the how. There are certain moments in our lives when we feel discouraged. Maybe our goal isn't going as planned. Maybe something really sad just happened. That moment, also called the dip, has the most potential for growth. Since we can only think about one thing at any given point in time, By shifting our moments of doubt entirely onto the how, not only do we increase the number of opportunities that come our way, we also become fully goal-oriented during the most crucial time for growth. Here's a recap just to put everything into perspective. By focusing our goals, we are able to see opportunities that would otherwise be overlooked. By eliminating doubts in our mind, we are able to further see more opportunities, especially during the most crucial time. I hope that gave you some insight into what the secret is, and more importantly, how it works. We are only beginning to understand the potential the human brain has. All that, and I never even touched on the placebo effect, which has enough merit in itself to justify practicing the secret. Most of all, I hope you enjoyed the video because that's what it's all about. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do it by clicking here, because every week my videos get better. So if you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy the one next week even more. I'll see you then.